And it's been out for, like, what, a year?
Not a year, but
feels like it.
It does feel like it, I understand that. I don't know, I'm just saying I do wish Sony would... Because I never really blamed the developer for that. I feel like that's pretty much just always on Sony as a publisher.
Yes. However, I bet that the people who made this game were pretty excited about the fact that...
There's a Legion camp in a place like this?
They had the opportunity to make it bigger than they thought they ever could.
Yeah, which is great. I do like that.
I hope this game sells really well.
So when I say that, by the way, I'm not taking a knock at the game. I'm just saying I wish Sony would slow their roll a little bit sometimes when they're fronting the money for games. It's the same with Spider-Man.
Hey, Vitcoins! Is that like Bitcoin?
I think it's Vitality Coins.
It's more like Bitcoin.
I'm sorry.
It's a cross between Vagina Bucks and Bitcoin.
Ooh. Sit down in chairs at camps to recover HP and refill the rechargeable tumbler.
What's her rechargeable tumbler and where does she keep that?
Remember when they ruined the Tumblr website by removing all NSFW?
Yeah.
Your stored items will be retrieved. If space is available, I'm burping and I'm a gross person. Use the vending machine at camp to purchase items. You can learn or train skills at the kiosk. What? I thought you were telling me something. You touched me.
Hey, you got a trophy. Activated the first camp. Good job.
Unwanted touch. I'm going to cancel you in 20 years.
Would you not get that trophy if you just saved your progress from the demo?
I think you would just get a different camp.
Oh.
Don't you?
Maybe.
Can learn a new skill. So they wanted us to go over here, select perfect dodge. Yep. Learn it. And then this is the one where you can, dodge at the moment when the thing comes up to be perfect. I don't know if I'll really be able to do it. Really, I feel like I'm just not good at games.
Oh, hey, look, they're giving you training. I don't remember this in the demo.
If you are not used to combat, try... No, yeah, they added the training mode.
I guess I didn't remember.
So, there's like a timing to it where if you do the dodge at the right time, like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's perfect dodge.
I like that.
It also tells me what I'm doing. But I am not very good at timing-based games, so I'll just tell you that right now.
That's okay.
I feel bad for people who probably watched, like, challenge run people play through, without getting hit in the demo. And then they're coming here.
Yes, well, we're not challenge run people. We, are the type of people who try our best.
That's a good point, and play more than one game at a time.
Plus, you'll get more used to it. You're very good at things like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, so...
Not very good, just competent enough to win.
I think you're very good.
Thank you, Jill. I appreciate that.
Especially compared to me. I mean, jeez.
Well...
If you hit me the controller, we're just gonna be dying.
That's not saying much, because you didn't grow up playing those types of games.
That's true. If I played this game, I'd have to play it on story mode.
That's okay.
Because, I'm a kid. I am a little kid.
Alright, so basically it's just a timing thing, and it's going to be different with every enemy. Same with blocking. There's like a timing to blocking, and then you can get these moves over on the right, where you charge up this meter, and then, depending on how well you do, you're able to do other moves and combos based off it.
Cool.
That makes sense?
Yes.
It's not like rocket science, it's just... Part of this, too, by the way, is that I have chronic pain problems with my hands. I can't actually feel in my hands as well as a lot of people can, because I have fibromyalgia and some problems.
And erythromyalgia and all the other myalgias and
yeah,
arthritis.
Let's not make me feel bad, okay? So sometimes it's a little hard for me to get timing-based games down well. And that's why. Just
makes sense.
For the 0 people who care.
Hey, do you think that in order to fix her body frame, Adam had to take her clothes off?
Wish I was Adam. Whoa, look at that! Okay.
What?
They gotta add in the photo mode. You can even put your leg up on stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we actually have to play through the game.
Do we have to?
Why not rest for a minute? Resting is part of any mission.
Because I don't need to, Adam. Just like a man to tell me what to do.
I know, right? He's mansplaining.
So where I'd take a photo if I had photo mode.
Sorry.
Right there, too.
I love her face. She is so cute.
This makes me think Adam would be like a Second Amendment guy.
Whoa!
He really he rolled into the situation with guns immediately firing.
What is he, Danny DeVito? No, I started blasting.
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve.
I really like lazy-ass Adam staying in the vehicle, and he's just roaming around with his little robot.
Yeah, but he's running photo mode. Look at that. Do you see that? He's running photo mode on her. He's like, what's wrong, Eve? And then, like, he records a little jiggle on her chest.
When she, like, she'll do things like, Adam, do you see this? And he has to, like, get his hands out of his pants.
What?
Before he answers.
Yeah, Eve, that's a library or something. I don't know. Can you take your pants off? For, like, the mission. Take it off for the mission.
Adam, why are you so distracted?
I'm not. Can you put your foot up again? I thought I saw something under your foot. Oh, nope, I didn't. Well, the robot has a licking feature. I mean, a sensing feature to sense if there's anything wrong with your feet specifically.
What in the world? I like the idea that Adam is like Master Roshi. He's just an extreme pervert. But behind the scenes, though. Like, we don't know about it.
Master Roshi is not behind the scenes about that,
That's the difference between him and Master Roshi.
Oh, that was bad gameplay. Press circle right before getting hit.
Maybe Eve is just too oblivious and innocent to, like,
so
notice
bad
it.
at this.
Right?
Okay, well.
Okay, well.
I was trying. I'm trying to...
I like the Korean where it says you died, and then it says you died in English. So just in case you didn't know that it said you died, you can read it.
I really need to get a hang of this, Jilly. Sorry. But yes, I also like multilingual women. Was that what we're talking about? Women?
I want to hear what she sounds like in Korean.
I could, but then we'll probably miss out on actual story.
Do you think if she starts singing in this game, she'd be a K-pop star?
No. I don't think any Korean woman who sings is a K-pop star.
Damn it.
There we go. Okay. So again, it's going to be different for every...
Don't you think Eve would be a great K-pop star, though?
She's got the look.
She does have
Actually,
the look.
she's got too much meat on her bones. As much as I like K-pop girls...
They have to be skinnier, yeah.
I do like K-pop girls a lot. There's too much of a body standard for, like, being a rail-thin woman.
Unless you're Ryujin.
Oh, yeah, from ITZY, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's got some meat on her bones. She's hot.
I feel like that company, though, that ITZY works with is much more, like, accepting of the girls being normal proportions.
And eating.
Yeah, there's unfortunately a lot of companies in, you know, K-pop that are very strict with, like, you have to be on this diet, and, like, no looking at men, and also, on the third Tuesday of the month, I don't want to hear anything out of you except singing.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
It's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Yeah, I kind of think some of the K-pop stars don't eat.
Well, it's Legion, so compatibility shouldn't be an issue.
Yep, so you can change your potion.
Is this Caesar's Legion?
Take everything.
No, Caesar's Legion would not make anything that was usable by women.
Oh, okay.
Remember how much they didn't like women?
That's true.
Caesar's Legion is one of those things that's such a complicated issue because it's like, you know, morally they are just absolutely fucked. Like, they're totally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They're misogynistic, they have slaves.
Careful. You see the rapids below. If you fall, it's over.
And by the way, at some point I kind of want to play that game on the channel. I don't know. Either with you or Nate or someone. But the thing with Caesar's Legion...
is everybody was fed.
Yeah, exactly.
And safe.
Exactly, like crime was non-existent
Yeah.
in Legion lands. But it was because they would crucify people.
So the thing is with that, I think that Caesar's Legion, if you joined it just for the safety of it, and then eventually tried to change it to be less crazy, you know, kind of like how...
This is from Fallout New Vegas, by the way.
You know how, like,
Supply box over there.
It doesn't matter to me.
you know how, like, the British government used to be kind of crazy, where, like, they do some stuff that was kind of, you know, not good, but now they're normal?
I mean, yeah, sure. That's... Same with the American government, I'd argue. Like, they had slaves, and then they... Well, so the Founding Fathers, actually, there were some of them that were for the abolition of slavery. A lot of people don't know that, but they decided not to do it because they thought it would immediately ruin the country and cause another civil war because that was... How do I get down there? That was very much against what the popular narrative was. Like, slavery was extremely common. So they opted, well, we'll push that problem off for someone down the line. And it still caused a civil war way later, but I get what you're saying. Like, you start with a tyrannical government and you tone it down.
You change it later.
I still think you shouldn't have to start with a tyrannical government.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
But that was Caesar's point.
Yeah.
In that game, is that he said that, you know, those rules weren't necessarily meant to be forever. They were meant to unify under the banner. And then eventually things would, you know,
change. Yeah.
Was kind of the implication. But yeah, I mean, also Caesar was a power-hungry maniac.
Yes.
And that's the problem with any tyranny. Like, when you have a dictatorship, it might be safe, but you're never going to find a benevolent dictator that doesn't have an ego and that doesn't persecute anyone who goes against them. It borderline doesn't exist.
Well, you know what? The problem, too, with Caesar's Legion is as soon as Caesar's gone, because everybody was unified under him specifically, then everything kind of breaks apart, because nobody really gave a shit about Linnaeus.
Right, he was just a scary dictator guy.
Yeah.
Oh, enemies maintain their stance with balance. Hey, you don't have that.
Hey!
Balance is displayed. How do you get that? You can knock enemies off balance by performing a perfect parry. They become groggy, and then you can use retribution.
What do you mean, how do I get balance?
Yeah, like how do you, you know, get that gauge for yourself?
I don't know.
Come on.
I could ask the Korean developers to, like, give me some
Stellar
balance.
Blade.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe they can mold my body into being, like, super hot like Eve.
I think you just do that with working out.
That's true.
A lot.
That's true. I mean, all this girl does is working out. Look at her. That's all she does.
That's true.
We never see her eat.
Watch this. People who watch the demo will know this, but something I like, watch where she puts her sword. It's her hair accessory. So when it goes back
Yeah,
in her
isn't
hair,
that awesome?
I know it looked a little weird at first. Like, it's a little bit of a weird graphical thing, but I really like it.
I love it. I think it's really cool.
Also, we have the ponytail shortened. There is a setting. I will show this really quick. I don't know if anyone cares.
It's for a long ponytail, but we thought it got in the way.
Yeah, so there's short and long. I prefer short. I don't really like some of the physics around the long ponytail. It's still cool.
I just think it's too long. And it gets in the way of her fighting sometimes.
Well, and it starts to get in front of her, like, body and get weird during some scenes.
Yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of it.
So I preferred it short, but anyway, that probably doesn't matter.
I think canonically she has it long, though.
Yeah, but, like, this is my canon. She wears nothing, and she has it short.
Yes. So her hair doesn't get in the way
Of
anything.
us seeing her body.
Uh-huh. That was my problem with the long ponytail, too, is it got in the way of her butt a lot of times.
I don't think you're supposed to be looking at her butt all the time.
Hey, they said they put extra effort into the backside of her.
That's true. That's a good point. This thing is scary. It's like some kind of starfish.
It's creepy. I love it.
It's creepy. I love it.
Let's eat it. Patrick? Is that you?
Oh, speaking of that, I watched SpongeBob for the first time.
Uh-huh.
So I had seen like an episode here or there, like on TV when you were watching it over the last couple of years, but very rarely. And I always thought it was overhyped. It annoyed me because people would always bring up these jokes from SpongeBob, and it annoyed the hell out of me. Like, why does everybody talk about SpongeBob? This is a children's show. I mean, look, I love plenty of stuff. I should rephrase that. I love children. I should rephrase. I like plenty of stuff
that is made for kids.
Directed at children as the core audience.
But you enjoy it still.
Yes. But it was annoying how much people talked about it. And so I never went out of my way to watch it because I was always like, this is obnoxious.
Well, also, your mom thought it was an Evil Devil show.
No, she didn't. I'll
Yes, she
explain
did.
that. Gear is equipment that can improve Eve's combat abilities. You can equip gear in gear sockets. You can access gear sockets in the equipment tab by pressing the options
How do I
menu.
access her gear sockets again?
How do I put something in Eve's socket? Anyway. So, I watched that, and I actually love it. It's actually really funny. I've heard the show gets bad later on, but I'm not at that point. I've watched, what, first 10 episodes, you think?
Yeah, of the very first season.
Yeah.
Where it's good.
I think it's great. It's a
Very
great
good show. I love it. I grew up with it.
I think so far, I don't know if I should be making SpongeBob references, because I don't know if half the people probably won't have watched it, but I think so far my favorite joke is
You'd be surprised. A lot of people grew up with that show.
Well, and that's good, but I don't know. I mean, I think my favorite joke so far is when they're in Sandy's... Okay, I can scan the area. When they're in Sandy's place, which is made out of air, and...
Are other cities in a similar state?
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but dust.
So, my favorite joke is probably when they go in Sandy's, and Patrick comes in, he's like, SpongeBob, I'm not letting you leave. And he starts walking him back, and then he's like, starts choking to death. He's like, what kind of place is this?
That was really funny.
And I never understood that joke, but now that I've seen it, I don't know.
You think it's really funny?
Yeah.
You also really like,
stuff.
I need it!
Yeah, I need it. It's pretty good.
I like the bubble blowing episode where,
Wait, there's a fusion cell. Let's open the car's hood.
where Patrick says, it's a giraffe. and SpongeBob had blew a bubble and it was an elephant.
Oh, surprise. At least the fusion cell's intact.
Very good show.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable.
She's like, what is this ancient technology? I'm still on the iPhone 917.
Yeah, no kidding. I want to switch... Should I do her other outfit now?
Yes.
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 Alright, so this is combo attack power level 2 or higher. Increases attack power of combo levels 2 or higher.
I was gonna say that I could probably make a ton of, like, SpongeBob jokes and references because I've seen the show 1,010,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for you to finally understand them.
I'm excited for it too. I'm also excited for my wife to stop having like weird twitches where she whacks my chair.
Well, maybe your chair shouldn't be in the way of my elbow. Is that Slender Man?
No, this is that guy we fought before that's actually surprisingly hard to block for some reason for me.
It's because he's so skinty.
Even though he shouldn't be. This is also why I put on the suit.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like I don't want to die 100 times at the beginning of the game.
That makes sense.
When I don't have a handle on how to actually play it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure once you upgrade her, it'll get a little easier.
That's true. I can put on the skin suit again in the future.
Yes. Plus, it's very pretty.
It is very pretty. They're all very pretty. I haven't seen an outfit that I think is ugly yet.
No, I don't think I have
At least
either.
out of the demo ones that they give you. Because we have played this entire part of the game before.
I like that in the Digital Deluxe Edition upgrade that we got, I saw that you get an outfit for Lily.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that she's like that cute short-haired character that you see later
Lily?
on. Yeah, she's the girl in the trailer with the short hair.
Okay.
That's really cute. And I'm excited to see what outfits she has.
The memory stick's fried.
Do we not know the password? No.
Didn't even show any numbers.
Well, so in this game, they don't let you just look it up, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, because they just made it so you can't do it if you don't know it.
Cool.
You know, because in a lot of games, you can just go online and be like, what's the code?
Hey, don't we get a code, like, later on once we start going over there?
Yeah, you get it for some bar.
Yeah. I think that's the bar.
You think so?
Yeah, turn around. Look at the sign.
Bar 99. Oh. Well, there we go.
Dang. It's a trap.
That's a trap! Well, the reason I'm going to have a hard time with it here is because I don't really have much for potions.
Oh, nuts.
I think in the demo, though, I might have had my skin suit on at this point.
Ooh, I think you did.
Hi, Kazi.
What are you doing here?
If we get quiet at some points, it's because I actually am trying to play the game moderately competently.
Why'd he leave?
Which apparently is not working well. Doesn't help the cat keeps running in front of me and then Jill's kicking me.
And that
kicking nobody.
You literally ran into me with the chair.
No.
Or Jill, did you have some kind of hilarious joke to make now?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Did
well,
you?
I don't know. It seemed like you were talking a lot, and you kept saying something about jokes, and I don't know. I was trying to pay attention to this, but you kept talking, and
I
then you
don't.
said something about being a whammon, and
Yes, and then everybody tuned out. As they should.
what did you say? Something like my period and like women's rights, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Blah blah blah.
Why can't I block that?
And I mentioned cooking as well.
Wish God had made me good at video games
I think he tried.
instead of just trash.
Bro tried. Part of it was getting your own skill too.
Did you see her?
Yeah.
It like attacked her face.
That was really funny. Attack the drum.
I did before, and it didn't really do enough. And you have to stay near it, otherwise they just end up getting away from it, you know what I mean?
Well, that one got rid of a bunch of them.
That's true, that actually worked. Mutated Creeper? I
Gross.
feel like I knew some of them in high school. Well, maybe those were just ugly, creepy people.
Oh no.
What?
I think I've known a few mutated creepers in my day.
Well,
What's the creepiest person you've ever come across?
ooh, I don't know. I can tell you a few, actually.
Okay.
In a minute, but I feel like Adam's gonna make a big deal about, like, that guy has a ball sack on his arm. Eve, here's some lore.
No, he didn't say
He
nothing.
didn't say anything.
He
this
didn't say
time.
jack
Wow.
shit. He said, Eve, try your best.
So, I knew a guy in college who refused to use protection because he said it didn't feel good, and so he would purposely convince girls to not use it.
Maybe that guy shouldn't be having sex with girls then.
That would count as a creep to me.
Yeah, that's just mean.
There are traces of markers left behind by the Legion.
Did he get anyone pregnant?
I don't know. I know his dad was like a big executive guy at a big company, so his dad made a lot of like,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
his dad made a lot of stuff, I think, kind of go away. To tell you the truth, which is, I was never friends with this person before. Someone was like, why were you friends with this person? I wasn't. I just knew this person. They would go to parties in college that I used to go to. And, I talked to them a few times. They were nice to me, but it's certainly not someone I'd want my daughter around.
No.
Or any woman around.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, but yeah, no, that was a pretty creepy person. There was a kid in high school who was getting their shift up in class.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you told me he was, like, having gooning allegations in class, and they were true.
They seemed true. Oh no, oh no!
You witnessed it, didn't you?
I did not witness it.
I thought you witnessed it.
I was in the room, but it's something that other people said, and it was like multiple people, including his best friend.
Didn't the teacher say something?
No, the teacher didn't see.
Oh, good.
No.
That is so
Aw.
weird.
This is sad. Is this one of our...
Aww. I think it is one of the girls that we knew or something, but I don't know. I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
We just took someone's memory. I think, or memory core or
May
whatever.
your memories live on. Forever.
Number of beta cores required for max beta energy increase. I wouldn't know. I'm an alpha.
I like that we took her memories so they could live on forever.
Do you think that Eve gained her memories then?
I don't know.
Huh. It's
Weird.
interesting. What's this? I don't remember
Another
from
dead
over
guy.
here. 48 SP. Oh, so we got enough for another skill point. I couldn't
Yay.
think of the word. Sorry.
I knew a creepy guy in high school.
Ooh, yeah, I'm sure you knew more than one.
Yes. But this one really stuck out to me because he wanted to be my friend and he would message me on Instagram and stuff, and I think he wanted to date me. And then all of a sudden he pulled out the whole phrase, you know, I've always wondered what it would be like to shove a knife into somebody.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
You wondered what now?
Yeah. I stopped talking to him after that.
This isn't your friend that you talk to now.
No.
Does your friend who you talk to now know that person? Or
No,
did they?
I don't think so.
Oh, you
I
should
don't
bring
think
that
so.
up to them.
Maybe I should. Maybe they did know him because we went to the same school. But this person I had met I had known of them before, but I...
Known of them?
Yeah,
Were
like...
they a known criminal?
No, like, I'd known their name, and we'd, like, seen each other in the hall before, but I didn't talk to this person until I got to the alternative school.
Oh.
And then I remember I started talking to you around that time, and I said it to you, like, I mentioned it to you, like, there's this creepy guy in my school, and I'm afraid of him. And you said, like, you try to stay away from him. I don't want anyone to hurt you. And I thought it was really sweet of you.
Well, you do have to stay away from creepy people. As long as they're actually creepy, and it's not just like this person looks creepy, and it turns out they're the nicest person ever. There's a lot of people out there like that, too.
I think that person just had some mental problems.
The last words of the hopeless.
Decades have passed since the appearance of Natibas and the evacuation of humankind to the colony. They say the airborne squad is descending to rescue the remaining humankind, but there's no sign. We can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Aww. So this guy was around for decades.
Wow. That's horrible. Boa Corps.
And that's for Idaho
The pharmacy.
Pharmacy. Silent Street? Is that a
The
reference?
switch has the security code registered. It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete.
Thanks, Adam.